The monthly Critical Mass bike ride protest took place in Manchester over the weekend. They're an independent group who don't have a leader, but Peter Abel told us the history of the group.
Critical Mass started in San Francisco many years ago, but now takes place in many cities across the country and across the world, and it's basically a celebration of cycling. An ideal would be to develop safe and comfortable, separated, protected cycle routes so people aren't cycling amongst 40-ton trucks. Lower the speed of traffic and just basically make Manchester a nicer place and a safer place to cycle.
Critical Mass say that by the year 2020 they would like 20% of journeys under 5 miles in Manchester to be by bike. One of the main problems cyclists face in Manchester is danger due to a lack of coherent cycle paths.
As an individual cyclist on the roads of Manchester, you're very vulnerable, but in a mass ride like it will be tonight with 100 or so cyclists, so by its very nature it's a critical mass.
But as well as the political aspect, there are some fairly weird and wonderful machines on the rally.
So this is called an elliptigo. So it's an elliptical machine, and it's called an elliptigo because instead of staying still, it goes. So it's an elliptigo. Everybody probably would realise what a cross trainer is in a gym.
Yep.
And so the basis of this particular machine is that it is a cross trainer, basically, on wheels.
Critical Mass would like Manchester to be a cycling city with cycle routes which are safe, coherent, direct, comfortable, attractive and future-proof. But being as there's nobody in charge, they make up the route as they go along.
If you haven't been here before, if you go to the front, then you are in charge of the routes. So people will start looking at you, alright? If you're at the back, try and speed up with the front of them, keep a solid line at the back. Do not get any taxis stuck in us. How would we feel about ending at the National Cycling Centre? There's a beer festival there.
Roland Gent, that's Manchester. Critical Mass say that by the year 2020 they would like 20% of journeys under 5 miles in Manchester to be by bike.